Great evening to everybody. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. So we're gonna drop. All right, let's do it again. Sorry about that. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder. One of the best kept secrets on social media, the best in the business. Um, the announcements is my underrated one family to my underrated one family. Just keep on fighting for the truth. Just keep on fighting for the truth and stand on it. And let's be there for each other. Very much important. So shout out to my underrated one family. Shout out to No Duck Zone podcast family. Shout out to y'all. Keep up the good work. Shout out to hashtag TWT family. Shout out to y'all. Keep up the good work. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. That Lions Den box community, also a basketball community. Shout out to y'all. Y'all keep up the good work. Let's keep on doing this. All right. This is the Underrated Evening Random Talk, Part 7. Hashtag the True 2025. Also, the #1 grinder. We have also, before we continue, we have some sad news. Jesse L. Kearney Jr., he was a playwright, attorney, and unwavering champion of Black theater, had passed away on March 6th in the hospital of Newark, New Jersey, after a 2-month battle following emergency brain surgery. He was 49. His wife, Broadway Advocate Coalition co-founder Jacqueline Burr Kearney confirmed the news. So we dedicate to the late Jesse L. Kearney Jr. It's sad. Some more news. 1 hour's passed. 1 hour on past. So shout out to Jesse L. Kearney Jr. family. Wow. I remember him too. Great work in Jersey. In New Jersey. Black Star. Always, Wow. Well, anyway, shout out to the miss. Shout out to the miss. Trying to wait for some more people to come in, but good afternoon. Hope some people coming through so we can get on. We see this administration had tried to dismantle what's going on in government. There are some. The majority of us don't like it. I mean, despite all this, he tweeted a little bit. He tried to take a hit on Social Security and other social programs that have helped America, no matter who we are, and trying to dismantle it. And I know there are people saying you need to do that, but you just cannot help just one kind of people. You got to help everybody. And that's what God wants. He wants us to help everybody. And some of our people fail to understand that. That look like me. Some of African descent in this country fail to understand that. No, trying to break unions and stuff. And I'm gonna get on some of the unions too. You need to reach out more to help our people. I know you want to help your own and everything, but yeah, the unions has not helped of African descent either. So I'm gonna get on y'all in the future. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go in the future with y'all, bro. Beware of some of these unions, but that's something to look at. That's something to look at. And there are still more people coming out. I shouldn't. Now it's hurting your pockets, right? Huh? Now it start hurting your pockets, huh? You don't like that, huh? That's why, it's very important that us as people, anybody, because anybody, we have these talks. Because it's hurting us, it's gonna hurt us in the long run. And there are some people still think about themselves. I think about their family. And but we don't want to have these conversations. There are still some of us think that, oh, if we all that, we don't need to worry about the next black man, the next black woman. Long as you get yours, it's fine. And you call them niggas, you call them this and that. Be real careful. We better be real careful. So, we can talk about some jet news today. There are some people who have talk about Justin Fields. He can't do this, he can't do this, he can run and stuff like that. Well, I pray and hope that he can prove you wrong. I really hope he can prove you wrong. And sometimes to change the scenery, that helps a lot. We see like other quarterbacks that people who it's a bust and everything. And the way how the NFL is, that I hope, I really do. I really pray, hope that Justin Fields, get the weapons that deserve. But there are some people think that he went to Chicago, he had all the weapons. No, he had all the weapons. I don't know what y'all looking at. The when he first came out, the only time they was winning games, they defense. Their offense stinks. The quarter. I mean, at that time, the general manager stinks. The coach stinks. And so like I said, some of it his fault, yeah. And he went to Pittsburgh, and people like heard some people analyze, from Jets and Pittsburgh, he should have made this throw and stuff like that, and trying to tickle it and all that. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, he should make his throw and everything, but the thing he was 4-2. He's 4-2. You bring then the Steelers have bring Russell Wilson in. Six straight losses. Loss. Okay. I feel like you took him out 4-2 because he probably made that throw, but then you lost 6 straight. And so what that means to me? Now, some of y'all don't want to talk about that, right? 4-2 record. 4-2 is is better than lose 6 straight, right? Now, even the you got Steelers Nation has said that why they did that. No. So if Justin Fields, I'm a New Yorker, straight up New Yorker to the day I die. That's how it is. So I support all New York sports teams, and one of my favorite teams is the Jets. And anybody that listen to Justin Fields, with Justin Fields, you tell them that the number one grinder. My challenge, the underrated darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. I would like to have Justin Fields come on in. I don't have the money or nothing, but I want you to come on here, talk to the people. Because I think that this is an ideal situation. It's an idea. I think it's a great situation that he come in. Everything is new. He sees to play Wilson, Garrett Wilson in Ohio, and put pieces so they can work back on their connections. And there are people saying that the Jets could win maybe 5-6 games. I don't think so. I think I'm being very optimistic. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I think that I believe that the Jets, could win about altogether maybe 9 to 10 games. Because the way how the NFL right now, you never know. I see teams that hardly had no talent they're going to the playoffs. They know how to play together. The camaraderie, with the coaches and the players and everybody else. With the fans and stuff. So anything can happen. See, people understand. Anything can happen in sports. It's not like the Jets, they come in, all these players. On both sides of the ball, the Jets already had good players. Some good players. It's just, for me, just keep the one that's good and build on that. And so when people talk about 5-6 games, I'm like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but I think the Jets can win about 9 to 10 games. I believe that. Despite, Buffalo see like getting stronger, despite the Patriots getting stronger. Miami Heat, they making some moves. But I believe that now, shout out to Jet Media. Shout out to brother Jake. Ask you. Shout out to you, brother. Like I was saying, that now, all due respect, Aaron Rodgers, first ballot Hall of Famer. Aaron Rodgers is the first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no, it was about one of the best come down to the pipe, quarterbacks. There's no doubt about it. Aaron Rodgers, one of the best. Now, thank you. Big Jet, Spidey didn't work out. Thank you. First ballot Hall of Famer. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers. Wish you and your family the best. But, get back to Justin Fields now. Yeah, defense, man. Ryan Rodgers going to drop back, or he going to run and stuff like that. But Justin Fields, you don't know now. You don't know how you going to stop him. Because you got Brandon. You got Bryce Hall, and you got the other guy. I keep forgetting the young man's name. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forget about you now. I am so sorry. But you got him. You got another running back, Isaiah, and how especially just going to run and pound, and stuff. So it's going to be some throws right there that Justin Fields is, he had to connect in that. And I believe he's going to connect, and that's going to really go open up the offense because that's how they going to stop it now. Because they can run the ball now. I just putting it out there, say, oh, we can run the ball now, play action and stuff like that because we're only going to play for Justin Fields. He can run. He not throw the deep ball. He run the deep spiral ball. He one of the best. One of the best. He can run. He can throw a deep ball. But the other throws right there to check in and stuff like that. And then when he get that packed out. Then you got the defense. You're like, whoa, how are we gonna stop it now? How are we gonna stop it now? And that, like I said, that's gonna open up a whole lot of things. And then the Jets can score some points now. You can rest the defense. Then they can get 3 and out. Off his march down. Because the one thing I notice about this NFL, they like to throw it here, throw it in. Run and pound, they don't like that. Or some teams. Because that of offensive line, that's them. Yeah, let's keep on hitting them. They don't mind block. They don't mind block for the pass. They don't mind that. But the pound, they love that. You keep hitting them. So just have an identity of that. It's gonna be throws there. Gonna be screens there. So they got everybody else on the offensive line except right tackle. They get a legit right tackle. We're going to end. Oh, it ain't gonna work. It can go pound like a Brees Hall and others. I'm just saying that it should be fun. I'm not saying it's gonna light up, light up the score and stuff like that. But I'm just saying that if we can get if we can get like maybe 20, 25 points, but you got defense play lights out. I mean, it don't have to be like before Detroit, had all those injuries last year, they was in the top 5. So top 5, top 10. So he keep them playing. I believe if they would have kept them, they would not. All them the players on the defense would not be injured. Could it be a different story? So what could have been? But the Jets, you got Jermaine coming back. You got other people coming back, and you add on this stuff like that, or defensive stuff. I really believe that it just to the point is, like the coach Aaron Glenn said, we gonna outwork you, and I think that when you bring that mentality, I know he probably he here with me. He said, "Oh, 5 games, 4 games up." I think they too good of a team. I'm not saying right. I'm just saying when they assemble and stuff, when the OTAs and stuff happen and stuff. So, like I said, I don't know how the team's going to be formed, but the way they go about it is good. It's different and stuff. So, but they definitely got to have a number 2 a wide receiver. They definitely got to get a tight end. There are some people they probably take Warren. I think Warren from Penn State. On pick 7 to I think just at pick 7. There are some people that they probably move up to get Ward. And Ward, he said, a few weeks ago, he said something that he want to be part. I don't mind they go up there do that, and but it's still in free agency. They do got some veteran wide receivers. They got Brandon Cooks. They got he used to play for Chargers, and he played for Minnesota. I mean, no, he used to play for the Chargers. and then he played, and then after that he played for Chicago. What is his name? So when it comes to me, I'll let you know. But that you get to one of the veterans, and also you can still get a wide receiver in the NFL draft. You still get fix up your defense, get some more strong safety. There's some holes that just got filled, but I think it did get filled out, and I think that now it's all about the gelling and stuff. So I think that there are some Jet. I know we as Jets fans, some of us is very optimistic. There's something like I don't know what's going on, so like this. All I can say is just trust the process. Trust the process. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Because sometimes in life you gotta do something different to get better results. Sometimes you cannot do the same thing all the time. Just as at this channel, you gotta switch it up sometimes. And it's like the Knicks, the guard is out and everything, and so other players had to step up. And I still, to Coach Tibbs, I don't like Tibbs. He need to go. I think they need. I think they need a. I said for me that I said if I was the owner of the New York Knicks, I'd bring Mark Jackson back. I said, listen, let's switch this whole thing up. Before Kyrie got hurt and everything, I got to have the defense presence, make sure it's there and everything. They told me that Durant he will come to the Knicks and everything. Before Kyrie got hurt, I said I wouldn't mind to see Kyrie and Brunson. The way how the NBA is right now, why not? You could put OG. People to get rid of OG. Nah, OG. OG. You could put OG a small forward, and you could put Durant at power. I mean, if Curry would not get hurt, I'm just saying. Fire right there. But I would not have Tibbs. I would not have Tibbs as a coach. No, I'm not. I'm not having Tibbs as a coach. No, I'm not. I'm not having him as a coach. No, I'm not. No. I don't want him as a coach. At times he don't know what to do. And then, at the same time, Richard Robinson, hey, they say, well, Rich Robinson, Rich Robinson had him come off the bench. I'm just saying if Kyrie would not get hurt. I'm just throwing it out. That's all. I had Mitch Robinson come off the bench. I was supposed let's roll. Or it don't have to be Kyrie. You could put Bridge at the shooting guard. No, you can have him come. Yeah, you can put him like that. And you don't want Kyrie. Who gonna stop that fire? Or they can play defense and throughout the year, Durant had proven that he can play defense. They can run and stuff like that. You got Bronson to push the ball. You got Bridges. That's how you gonna stop that. And that's gonna open. And then Bridges, that's gonna open up his game. Then you got Town, that's gonna open his game because Durant gonna get a double. On defense, Towns had proven he can play defense. Then you got Durant. You got to go do Durant. He got 7'4" wingspan. I'm just saying. I think of stuff like that. But again, welcome to my channel, the underrated evening random talk, part 7, the truth. The number one grind hashtag the truth 2025, the number one grinder. Trying to wait for some people to come on. So we can talk. We can talk about anything. It's random. We can talk about anything. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make me some more coffee. So enjoy. Please stop through. All right. Um, again, shout out to the miss. Shout out to the miss. Right. But today we can talk about anything. No problem. We can talk about anything. Long as it's respectable, that's all that counts. I know there are some people. I know there are some people at times. It's good to our talk about our history and politics and stuff like that. I understand that, but sometimes I like to talk some sport and other things. You know, I do. Because there are some they just want us to keep on talking. You know, hey, what's going on, nephew? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. You know, they just want to talk about our people. I'm not having a problem with that. I talk about men's stuff, us as men rights, and I talk about our people. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but just switch it up sometime. You know, we go overboard sometimes. We do. We go overboard sometimes. You know, talk about sports. You know, talk about political sports. Yeah, we just stick with that, but they didn't want to go. Sometimes I just like, nah, you know. See my nephew in the building. What's going on, nephew? How you feel, nephew? How you doing? No? So, and like I said before, again, we dedicate this live to Jesse L. Kearney Jr., long-time attorney, playwright, attorney. He always championed black theater. He had passed away March 6th at age 40. I mean, age 49. That's young. Brain, brain, and I was showing how to read right. So that's sad, man. That's real sad. So we dedicate this live to the late Jesse L. Kearney Jr. So, so sad. So again, this is I didn't see it. I didn't check out the game, nephew. I didn't check out the game. I told you I didn't check out that game. I did not check out the game, so I wouldn't know about that. I wouldn't know. I don't know. I don't know. If you can hear me, nephew, press one. You can hear me, press one. Thank you, nephew. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, so but baseball season like around the corner. See what the Mets is doing. I think the Yankees in bad shape. I mean, not bad shape, but a lot of injuries. But I'm very, but those Yankees they get together. But I want to see how the Mets going to do. I know they got to fix their pitching staff and stuff like that. But they got the hitting. So let's see what happens with that. Nephew, I'll let you know about that like in April because the baseball season starts in April. So I will let you know about the Mets and the Yankees stuff like that. So watch out for that. Your uncle got you on that. So um, hold on, family. Sorry about that. Matter of fact, I gotta check out that game too. I'm gonna have to watch it again. I mean, not watch it again. I have to watch it. The Lakers and Bucks. Who won? Who won, nephew? Who won the game? But there are some talks that the Giants is big, Aaron Rodgers to join them. I don't know. There are some people saying that he might join the Vikings. So I don't know, but I don't know about that. But let's see what happens. But just my channel. My channel is is it's always different things, and I take pride in that. It's my channel is very diverse. I ain't it's very diverse. We talk about everything. I just tell people just go deep. Just don't go deep. Just maybe for 40, 50. Go deep. Go deep, real deep. Yes, this is diverse. This my channel is very diverse. So talk about sports, talk about cooking, talk about family, talk about this, and talk about that. So I always tell people that when you're a content creator, you gotta learn to talk about different things. And then wherever you experience, wherever you want to share, what is up to you, you share it. Nope. So I take pride doing that, but always trying to improve. Always adopt with the times, and that's very important. I mean, I saw things that ain't gonna resonate people. There are people out there they like nonsense. They like drama. That's all they want. They want drama, and they want to talk about the same thing. They got other people talking about this. Other people want to talk about that, and it's like it's always always the same. Like me, I don't want to do that. I want to be different. I am different. There's quite a few things happening in New York. I could break it down what's going on in New York. I can do that. And I know that I'm right because it's stamped. You know. So when people say, "Oh, I know New York," you don't know New York. You should, but so I am in the near future. I'm gonna have a series about New York, and I'm gonna have people that came from New York and are still live in New York, and we gonna talk about that. I just gotta find the time to do it. I don't know. It's gonna be a little before my birthday or after my birthday. I don't know, but it's gonna be like a continued series. I definitely want to talk about that. Definitely want to talk about New York. What's going on right now. So it's gonna be people like no, no, no. Mm-mm. So I'm trying to get that going. And this dateline now, so it's later time now. It's getting darker. So please be careful, family. Yeah, they can, but but it's gonna take time. He want to premier players in the major leagues. That's a good question though. But also the Mets got other players too, so they got a gel. So we can win. The only thing is, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That again, we gotta wait until what's they start a lineup of the Mets, and they pitching. But I think the Mets gonna have a pretty good team. It just injuries. Injuries can kill you of any sport. So I think it's an excellent pickup. The Mets, he signed a lofty contract. So he gonna be there for years. There's just gotta keep on burning. So Juan Soto is a talent. He is a talent. So we just gotta wait and see how the Mets team really form in April. You know, like I said before about a few minutes ago, is they pitching. I'm a little concerned. They get that, but I mean, you want to have all stars in your pitching, but you want to have each pitcher. I don't know. They're gonna have a I mean they gonna have a five starter or six starter stuff like that. But you want each of them at least win over 10 games, 11 games. You want their middle relief to be sound. You want the closer to be sound. I'm saying if I get up a team like that, right, I would have like some pitchers that some starting pitchers that did some relief in the past and also start. And so when it's time to switch, right, I could always go, okay, I could throw in the pin and I could take them to add to my starting staff. That's what I like. That's what I would like to do. You know? So yeah. Yeah, Watson, he's a talent. Hey, Miss Douglas, how you doing? That's my yeah. She's day one. She is definitely day one. Miss Douglas, how you doing? That's one channel you need to check out. Always come with the real. Stay right there, Miss Douglas. Stay right there. Yeah, it's hard to get you, Miss Douglas. Hard to get you. If you can, I want you to come up. And I want you, yeah, I want you to take down my email, Miss Douglas, and I want you to email me because I want to do a chop up with you. But I want you to, if you can, I want you to come with the link. It's in the chat. Nephew, if you want to come up, you can. And I want you to take down my email, Miss Douglas, and I want you to email me so I can plug you in. Yeah. Yeah, I want you to come up and take down my email and email me quick so I can plug you in. Cause I want to do it like that. So this is Miss Douglas. She had been through a lot. Been through a lot, y'all. Been through a lot. She's still plugging. She's one of the few sisters on for a long time always supported me. Always in her own way encouraged me. And I appreciate that. You know? Every time I come around, she always been encouraging me. You know, she come after you now. If you mess around, she gets you. No matter if you're a man or woman, she gets you. But Miss Douglas, if you can come up, that'd be greatly appreciated. You know. So matter of fact, I have you on. Oh, I got to. We're gonna take care of you right now. Miss Douglas, type something in the chat right now. Can you type something in the chat? So hold on, family. Yeah, so okay, no problem. There's a link right there. No problem. Yeah, but there goes the link right there. Do you want the link to my email again too? Can so yeah, but it's crazy. Like you know how some people be acting, you know, in social media and outside social media. There are some people play on their vulnerability, you know, trying to be wanting to be, you know, real, and people play on that. I know because I've been see I'm a vet, so I've been through it all. So you gotta see people who they are. No, let me put my email again, so in case you don't have that either. So all right, that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't. Well, Miss Douglas, do me a favor. All right, I'm gonna do me a favor. Email me right now. Email me right now, Miss Douglas, and I probably most likely I send the link through your email. See how that works. Any thoughts of the Clippers season? I don't know, nephew, because I haven't really paid attention to the Clippers. I can't tell you that. I don't know. Tell the truth, I really don't know, nephew. I really don't. I wish, but you know, you might have to ask me that if the Clippers make it to the playoffs, you know, in June. So let's see what's up. But you know, Miss Douglas, email me right now so I could hopefully get I can see the link through your email. Yeah. You know, you got some good teams in the NBA. You got OKC and you got Cleveland. They doing well and stuff. And and I check out OKC and I check out Cleveland. They're looking very good. Huh? What you said, Miss Douglas? So usually I nephew, I be really checking out the teams, you know, when they're approaching the end of the regular season. and talking about NBA, and I just want to see, which teams that gonna be in the play, who won the division, and the ones who gonna go, who gonna be in the playoffs. That's when I really watch it. I mean, certain games it's not what it used to be, you know, so especially in the sports period. If especially when you go towards the end of the season of any sport, it get interesting because you got the league championship, you got the playoffs, then go to the championship, league championship, then it get interesting. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. Like I know there are some people that they like to watch through the season. I used to do that too. But baseball, they say baseball is boring and stuff. I said, but baseball got some pretty good games. They got some pretty good games of baseball and stuff like that. But usually on baseball, like I said, I wait towards the end of the regular season. Now I find out who's gonna be in the playoffs and stuff. So and I see that's how I start watching it. Oh, you be getting along. Okay. See so. Well, I'm still waiting for you, Miss Douglas, to email me so I can plug you in. Yeah, so and then oh, okay. All right, hold on. I'm putting in the capital, all right? Is I put in capital, that be good for you? Hold on. Hold on. Is that good? So again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grind and one of the best kept secrets on social media. This is the Underrated Evening Random Talk, Part 7, hashtag the truth, 2025, the number one grinder. And that's Part 7. And we chatting with my nephew, and also Miss Douglas, one of my day ones. So 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 yeah, so as I was talking about almost an hour ago, there's quite a few people in this USA is hurting right this minute. You know, of food, clothing, much more. Homeless is happening. Gas high. Said price of living is high. Period. You know, and it's crazy. It really is. It really is crazy. You know? Crazy, y'all. It really is. Yeah, trying to stay on here a little longer. I mean longer. So people want to come on and chat. Even you want to chat within the want to chat within, you can. So I know it's the weekend, so I know people got things they want to do. So I just feel like sometimes, there's people want to get on, just want to get stuff out, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to get stuff out. So itching. Yeah. Yeah, when you had hair, your mustache itch. But it's fine. We good. We good. We good. If y'all can still hear me, press one. If you can still hear me, press one. They on Instagram. The Jets are showing they new signees. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So if y'all can still hear me, press one. Y'all can hear me, press one. Yeah. Shout out to brother Old Head Podcast. Shout out to brother Ticket TV. Shout out to CSH Combat and others. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, Always develop a hearing ear too. There's people always want to develop a hearing ear too. Means a lot, you know. Means a whole lot. Shut, have a hearing ear. It's, people outside get it, but people in social media. Well, Miss Douglas in the chat, I made sure I put capitals in my email. You know, do you want to put your email? Do you want to put your email in the chat? I promise you, I erase it as soon as I get it. Do you want to put your email in the chat so I can get it? So I can get it. I make sure after I get it, I erase it. Let me put the link out again. Because if you send me an email, I can send it to your email, and maybe maybe you can get it from there. You can get it from there if you want. I'm just saying if you want. Oh, it came up. I just tried for myself. Mine came up. I don't know, but sometimes people have problems with it. Stuff. So I'm still here. No, still here. I'm still here. Yeah. So if you can still hear me, Miss Douglas, press one. If you can hear me, press one. Yeah. So I believe that some you got. I'm not saying you got to tell everything. Sometimes you got to be like certain things. You got to be transparent to people so it can resonate. You know. But there are some people in the space. Majority of them they take advantage of it too. You gotta be careful because some majority of these people they ain't rap right. You can actually hear the trauma and see the trauma, and there's a lot of them do not want to be accountable, and there's a lot of them that are followers. So I'm talking about the men and women. A lot of them are followers. No, I'm talking majority. I'm talking about majority of them. Not that ain't talking about all, but there are some good ones. There are some good people in here too. There are some good peaks. There are some good bro. There are some good men, and there are some good women in it, in this space. So it is in social media. It is. So But I feel it's very important to be. Hold on, yo, hold on. I'm back, Mister. You said you still can't see it. What are you talking about? All you have to hit the link. It should give you directions. Like I said before, if you want to put your email in the chat, right? So I can plug you in. I could also I see I can send the email. I can send it the link through your email if you want. Hold on. I'm put it in the chat again. It's in the chat again. All right, plug this thing up. I don't want to go down again. So it's bad. Yeah, but it's in the chat, Miss Douglas. Okay, I'm gonna put it. I put it again without the caps. Okay, I'm gonna put it. I put it again without the caps. Put my email. Put my email in the caps. Okay. Thank you, nephew. Thank you. I try to do my best. Appreciate that. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not getting off yet. Nephew, I'm not getting off yet. Not getting off yet. Oh, it's the coloring. Okay. Well, Miss Douglas, check your channel out, cause I put my email one of your lives. I send my email, put it in your chat, I put it in your channel. So check that out. Yes. It's the coloring of the background. Okay, hold on. Yes, it's on my page. Yes, it is. You can go to my page. You can take it off from there and send me an email. Yeah, it is. Again, welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. Um, this is the Underrated Evening Random Talk Part 7, The Truth. Hashtag The Truth 2025. Also, number one grinder. So, it's where it's at. Hold on for 1 second, fam. Hold on 1 second. Okay, thank you, Miss Douglas. Yeah, hit me up. Thank you. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Okay. I can't pull her stuff up. Well, welcome back. No problem. Welcome, 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 family. Welcome, welcome. I'm coming, family. I'm coming. Just want to check something out. Yep. You know what I'm talking about, nephew. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. So hold on for a second, family. Right. Stay right there. Trying to do something. So I'm still right here, family. It's just trying to look for something. Cool. I'm back. I'm back. Get this done. I'm back. I'm back, fam. I'm back. Just gotta switch up something. Just gotta switch up something. So, yeah. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, but we gotta do better. We gotta do better. So to it. Goes for me too. You know? Yep. Gotta do better. I'm gonna try to stay on a few more minutes. See anybody come. Thanks for sticking with me, nephew. And thank you, Miss Douglas. Try to get on. Glad to see you. Glad to see you again. Glad to see you in a while. Oh, I can see her like once in the blue moon when I catch her. But well, right here. I'm gonna get about another 3 to 5 more minutes. Nobody ain't coming. I'm gonna get off. But thanks anyway, nephew. You know. So back. Anybody will come on. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. So y'all have a great weekend. I mean, great evening, great week. I think I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. It really depends how I feel. But y'all have a great evening. Thanks, Miss Douglas. reach out to me. And thank you, nephew, to come on, and the ones outside. Great evening to y'all. God's willing, just hang in there. Just hang in there. And shout out to the miss and wherever you're dealing with, just hang in, just put God first. And then at the end, y'all be fine. Y'all will probably we be all right. Be all right. Shout out to the miss. See y'all later. Have a great evening. This one is Ghost. Be well.